Alright guys, welcome back. So we are back in SnowRunner here. We are in Lake COVID area. We are currently in the process of, we're going to go in search of that glorious, wonderful Ford F-750. Give me 2 seconds, my son is being a normal self today. So that's going to be our plans for today in this episode. Is we're going to go out, we're going to do a little bit of exploring here. And once we get what we're after, actually I shouldn't say once we get what we're after. We're gonna find everything we can. We're gonna open up this map, and then we're gonna open up the next one. And we're just gonna kind of keep cranking all this stuff out. And going that way. And there's supposed to be a couple vehicles on here. A few other weird random things as well. So we're gonna try to get all the tasks and all the vehicles. That is our main goal right now. What we've been doing, our little exploration jaunts, as you want to call them, or whatnots. So we're going out here. And we're doing this just to get the vehicles. And also get all the tasks. So when we get to a map, it's no longer, hey, all you've got is just, the contracts. No, we've got all the tasks highlighted as well. So we know right now we've got 3 watchtowers down here. So we've got our glorious little Tatron. We did upgrade it. We sold the other one. So we have the ability to have the off-road transmission in case we get, snow, ice, whatever. I meant to buy the automated winch, and I should probably just do that just in case we run into an issue like last time. And I think I flipped one of these guys. Yeah, I flipped on my side, and then I was able to clip a tree that was nearby. I wasn't fully it didn't count me as flipped. It counted me as on my side. Winch, stock. We'll go with that. Alright. Let's roll. Crank this sucker up in reverse. Let's see what we got to offer here. A friend who works at the power plant spotted an old Tuz nearby. That guy knows his history well, so he says that it used to drive an officer during the war. What would you say if you towed that Tuz right to his workshop? $3,050. Ain't much money, but okay. I guess we gotta unlock the map first to see it. So, okay, cool. Let's go exploring, guys. And we're gonna... We're just gonna cruise at low plus. Oh, we got a fuel station right there. Alright, let's see how this beast does going through all this. A lot of people swear by this truck. If anybody watches like Arthur, Chapman, and there's about like quite a few others that I know of, everybody swears this is like the greatest truck. I mean, even Sponge loves it. I know him and the Chaos Crew use it on occasions when they're doing their multiplays through here. Well, let's just keep pushing this way. I'm not. Let's get the easier ones first. I mean, the turning radius on this thing is just absolutely ridiculous. I need to go back to my settings because it has reset those glorious keys. Delete that. Delete that. Okay. I got my gearing selection programmed on the keyboard, so instead of having to do the whole cute little shifty thing, we just gotta zip along and do it that way. It's easier when you're getting in a little bit of a pinch or a bind. You can just tap a key and it zaps right over to it for you. The Tetran, it's alright so far from what I've used it on, but one, its turning radius kills me more than anything else. I hate it. And two, its arch nemesis is rocks. It's horrible with friggin' rocks. You get on a rock wedged under this thing, you can't turn it, raise the front end straight up in the air, and then you're just stuck going whatever direction you're pointing at. Give me functionality. So far going through mud and snow, it's been really good. I don't like the fact it can't tow a trailer. I don't need more scouts that can't pull trailers. That's just mind-boggling annoying that I can't drag a trailer with it. It's big, it's bulky. Sometimes it's hard to squeeze it, off-road in areas. And other times it's good. I mean, it plows through most of the smaller trees, no problem. So, I mean, we'll see. Only time will tell. Going through the Coven map, this is going to be our scout, our exploration scout, so we'll see if we dig it enough to wish to keep it or import it to the Americas. Right now it's not screaming, hey, keep me. Well, good morning, Don. How you doing today, buddy? How are you? I'm currently waiting on a message back from Know-It-All. I didn't message him earlier, like half an hour ago, privately through Steam. One, to let him know about the ancient colony ship, and two, to let him know or ask him more of the time frame of when we could be looking at the next update, or if he had a little bit of an idea. And then later tonight, if 9 p.m. time on Twitch, the Fun Pimps are doing their their stream on Alpha 21. They're going to be giving away free game keys and everything, but they're going to be giving us the info on when Alpha 21 is dropping, which I'm assuming they're going to probably say within the next week or two, just due to the fact of they usually drop their updates around Christmas time to coincide with sales. And, well, they missed their Christmas window, and March is pretty much come and gone. So that was our last huge sale of the year. Their next one wouldn't be till Thanksgiving or Christmas. So we'll see if we're just magically gonna get it right now or what. So we'll see when they do the stream tonight. So hopefully in the next day or so, I have a little bit more clarification on when we might be seeing Alpha 21, and maybe soon we'll know a little bit more about the Star Salvage scenario. I was gonna get on it and do my continuation episode, but I'll get that later today. We're gonna get on here and get a little bit of my SnowRunner exploration done. Go figure. Should have turned. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna go this way and find this one. Oh. Well, I am glad you were doing okay there, Don. It's always good to hear. Always, always. Doing pretty good as myself as well today. Feeling a little bit better. My son's starting to feel better. I was surprised. I was expecting him to feel like crap today. He got a second flu shot yesterday, as well as a blood draw. Yeah, I tell you what, man. 3 nurses were trying to hold down a 10-month-old, and they were losing. And I was trying to hold him just in my lap, and I was starting to lose. Man, this boy, I swear, he's got the strength of the Hulk. How are we doing? Are we getting close? Oh, there's a road over there. Yeah, we'll just follow this way. Alright, we're going the right way. We're going the right way. Yeah, a little later today, this afternoon, we're going to be doing a little bit some Borderlands 2. We are going to get some more Star Citizen in, and we're trying to get some Valheim in as well. We're going to try to do the Valheim series on her map, going from the first boss on and seeing how we can rip it up. She was originally wanting to do it on mine because I've already got 2-star pigs tamed. I've got a whole bunch of wolves, and she's like, "How do you have all this? You haven't even beat the first boss." I'm like, "Yeah, just because there was a mountain next to my base, and I just went up and got wolves, and it's just one of those deals." I just started taming everything, and I got a little pen. I got plenty of wolf meat, plenty of boar meat. I've got onion seeds, carrot seeds, turnips. Got it all. She's like, you're just horrible. And I'm like, well, crap. Okay, again, rocks are not his strong suit. Come on, you can turn it. You can turn it. There you go. Turn, baby, turn. yeah. Pit stop. Yay, man. Like, oh my god, there's a lot of tasks over there. Weird. So, I got the music turned off. Wow, was I hearing stuff? So that road leads us back to town. I guess we can grab all these tasks, hit the gas station, and hmm. Head closer, we put that away. All right. Oops. Wrong vague. Let's go the right way, guys. This truck does excel at going through snow. I'll give it that, man. Compared to the other vehicles I've had going through snow like this, it's like not even slowing me down. It's not bogging me. It's just trucking along. Fuel consumption. I feel since we're running low plus now, we're not burning through it so quickly. As you can see, it's a little hairpin turn, and I couldn't even make that. Alright, task number 1 up. What do we got? It's some bad luck. I drove my SUV to the marshes, and the engine died. I don't know anything about cars, so I had to walk. Please do me a favor if you could tell me guardhouse, and I'll take it from there. 2,500 bucks. Man, you are a little cheapskate. But eventually we'll do it. Money's money. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, so hit that one, and that one. Leg spike. Alright, game, did you crash, or you just have a special moment? These deserted places have a charm of their own, don't you think? I even used to work here some 30 years ago, never mind. It used to be a factory. Let us take a look at how it's all holding up. 3650. There we go. The power of the horn destroys the fences. Be gone, foul fence. Not so long ago, we were going to fix one of the meteo stations, but we sent over a cargo aboard to some workers. Never heard from them since. Can you go over there and see how things are? 3150. Oh, there's a tugboat over there. Oh, look at that. A scout trailer with fuel. Free gas. Gotta love it. That's refilled. When it's cold like this, fuel is just about as important as food. No light, no heat, even no communication. Maybe firewood may be an option, but it is much better to just haul that tanker trailer over here. Alright, so we got all this cool stuff. Yes. Let's roll back out. Try to hit number 2 up there. We are heading the right way, yes. Oh, come on. Yeah, bum. Yeah, Starfire gets off of work today at 3, so our goal is to be trying to get a bunch of stuff done. And Starfire and I were talking about Alpha 21 when it drops. She hasn't played 7 Days to Die before. She's watched me play. She's watched others play. She hasn't played herself. I don't know, I probably got like 600 hours on console. I know it says on Steam I don't have very much, but I also played it on Epic, so don't mind the Steam. There for a while I was playing. I play too much stuff between Steam, Epic, Xbox, PlayStation, everything else. Same reason why like I own Ark Survival Evolved on 4 consoles, because depending, certain friends of mine, they don't have a PC, so I can't play online with them. Some have PlayStation, some have Xbox. Even got it on Switch just because I'm special. So she hasn't played it, so she wants to try to do a little gameplay before then, just so she can kind of get a little bit of the basics. I told her it's pretty much like Valheim, you know, standard crafting game. You know, got to get resources, make your stuff. We were talking when Alpha 21 drops. I mean, we can host a dedicated server if you guys have no problem wanting to join us, do a little something here and there. It'd be great, because I know your internet is, as you've said in the past, not the greatest for hosting. So, I mean, we could host it and have you guys join if you guys are down for it. I know we were talking a little bit about it in the comments yesterday, but she thinks it'd be cool. It'd be a cool little collaboration on who's goofier. But, you know, I was just throwing it out there because that way I know it'd be a little bit easier for you guys instead of having to try to host it. Because we'd even be willing to, we just need to find out, like, when exactly do you guys do your videos? Because I know you guys generally record a specific time, usually. And that way we could coincide and set it up for when we all wanted to play. We can, you know, make sure we're there, because we're pretty much available almost all evening. It's just we haven't fully set up an exact schedule when we do it. It's 50-50 sometimes, typically 9 p.m. So that'd be 8 p.m. our time. Okay. Generally when we are usually, you know, streaming or making our own videos. So, I mean, that's fine. We are totally cool with the, she's just really excited. She's like, wanting to try it out with others. She thinks it'd be more fun. I'm like, yeah, it is more fun. I've played with others before, and Let's see, I think the most we had on console was we had 4 of us because I was maxed out. I think, what was it on Epic? 4 or 5? I don't even remember. I want to say it was 5, but no, there were 6 of us who were playing, but we could only get 4 at a time, so we were constantly rotating people out. It's definitely more fun in a group, and you know, I even picture the idea that it's kind of like what Neebs and Sponge and them were doing. Of you know, we could do a horde base, but you know, we could elect some rando to hey, one of us in the group's gonna design the base, and we'll keep using that base till it falls, and then next one up, all right, we gotta vote somebody else who's gonna build the base. That way we can't we could always see who's got the better building skills or better design flaws or better. You know what I'm getting at. Better at designing the death traps for the zombies, or you know, food box for them. I have played the Darkness Falls mod, which eventually I'd love to get her into, in some of these other ones. But I'm really down for just doing some basic vanilla 7 days. It's been so long. I think the group plays fun, especially looting, going through cities. Horde mode is just, or what's Horde Night? That's the most fun. I think it's chaotic. It's crazy. It's fun. Then when you get to the high levels, it's even, oh man, the fun. I miss those days. Plus, I'm a weird odd duck. I find it relaxing building in the games and mining the resources and just getting to that point. Get the chaos of Horde Night, and then I get the relaxing point of it's time to build. But I started to create a little monster since she got into Valheim. She's all for it, but she feels so bad. She's like, my base looks horrible. It looks like nothing. It's hodgepodge. She's like, I've seen yours, and I've seen the one you built on your brother's. My brother's server, I built a giant stone. It's not a castle. It's a stone house, multi-tiered. It took me like 4 hours to finally get the upper story to stabilize and not collapse on itself. But I told her once we get on her game, I am going to help her out. And I'm like, if you want, I'll help you build. I'll show you how to do all this. She's never really done the building in games, so she is so new to it. But it's so fun seeing her excitement. She'll run out, chop down a million trees, and then she'll sit there and try to figure it out. She's just like, wow, this building's a lot harder. You make it look so easy. And I'm like, I've been building in games for like well on almost 10 years now. I cannot believe we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of 7 Days to Die. It's crazy. It's been out 10 years already. Like, man, I thought it's, you know, like 5 or 6, but 10. It's a whole decade, man. Then it's like I seen on my Steam earlier today, I'm at my 7-year mark. Oh, you make boxes? Oh, I make elaborate little structures. Uh, 7 Days to Die, I make the craziest little death pits. So I'll make a little horde base that's multi-tiered. It's got drop pits where they fall in, you know, blade traps. I got turrets on the upper level. I've got the punchers and whatnot, and then I usually have an escape plan B and C of a fallout bunker that, you know, crap, it's falling to crap. We run down the ladder underground, close the hatch, follow this, you know, ladder almost down to the bedrock, and then after that we run through there, activate the electric fences, the electric turrets, and more blade traps and everything else, and it's our fallback plan. That's, you know, our last stand. We're gonna die down there, so. And I like to try to leave the hatches and everything so that the zombies try to path that way and not just dig through the ground and come on top of us, which sometimes that happens, which sucks, but it makes it fun. And I don't think your houses look like boxes on Valheim. Your houses look pretty decent. I mean, no one's seen mine yet, but mine just looks like a giant boathouse made out of wood right off the ocean. My biggest problem is when it storms or when high tide comes in, it floods half my building. It sucks. Alright, let's go up this way. Let's see if we can go find this little old tower up here. Free the birds. Ooh, what do we got here? Well, this is cool. I didn't know this was here. What do we got? New object discovered. Shabby guardhouse. There was a guardhouse here. Just a small house to wait out the rain. I see it has got really shabby recently. If you bring us the boards, I will do what I can to repair it. Okay. It's 2,500 bucks, whatever. Well, I sure hope you don't mean this pile of wood over here that looks like it's collapsed. It doesn't look in any kind of shape anymore. Are we? Oh, we missed our turn off for the. Oh crap. Oh crappity crap. How did I manage that? Oh, that's because I went too far. Well, shoot, guys. How did? Oh man. I gotta try to squeeze through trees. In fact, I can see it up there too. It's teasing me. It's like, you can see me, you can't reach me. Come on, push it over. Push it over. Alright. Over through here. Turn the wheels. Come on. Just gotta sneak through. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh! Pull that fat butt out. She got a big booty. She can still make it work. Can we clear the rocks, is the question. Alright, okay, go through there. Ooh. No smacky to big rock. Oh. Found some more of that. New object discovered. Unlucky number. Down that way. Where'd I get that? Go down there. Oh. Guess what we could do is I try to get all these tasks. So it's totally taking me the wrong way. Totally. Man. If I go that way, I can catch the road back over to there. Alright. Let's try this. Somewhere up over here. Can I push you over? Ah, come on. We shall maneuver through here. Road. Alright, that wasn't so bad. It seemed a lot worse than what it was. Yeah, what's the message? Alright, Don, just out of curiosity, what is your favorite 7 Days to Die vehicle? If I had to pick mine right now, I'm gonna go with the Jeep. I like the Jeep. I didn't like the gyrocopter. Tried it before, I hated it. Me and the gyrocopter always end up crashing. I mean, it looks like a cool concept, but I like the Jeep. Multi-passenger. It's got good carrying capacity. 4x4. Yeah. We on the same page. But if I want to get somewhere quick, I like the motorcycle as well. But I prefer the 4x4. Maybe a gas-guzzling pig, but it's great. Let's get it running over hordes of zombies. And I mean hordes of zombies. Ooh, that looks like an impassable road. Ugh. Shoot. Oh, you love this man, I swear. Starfire does the same thing. She's like, yeah, you could drive. I'd rather you drive and you deal with the problems than anything else. And then she'll laugh and she'll just watch me as I'll just, sometimes plow through and not have a problem when we're in games like, if you watch any of our Borderlands, she does not drive. She tried driving once off camera and she's like, nope, that's your problem. And then usually she's like, wow, you do pretty good on here. Other times she'll give me grief because, watch out, why are you hitting a rock, or why'd you drive off a mountain? Yeah, it's not always easy driving. Chill out, girl, chill out. Can I cut through? We're gonna make a shortcut. You're not a road, but this will work. Yes, we made that turn. I'm the horrible one. I have tried the gyrocopter. I've tried the dirt bike, the car. It's just the 4x4 has been my go-to for the longest time. The moped. Oh man, I'll give the moped this for a starting vehicle for easy supplies. It's got me by, I don't know, how many times. Considering the fact on console it's the biggest vehicle you can get. So I'm so familiar with the moped's longevity and uses. And then I go back to playing on PC and it's like, man, that moped is a piece of junk. But the 4x4 is always going to be my number one. There's supposed to be a road right here. Oh, am I on the road? Ugh. I guess through all the snow. Yeah, shows these rocks here, so we'll just... Oh, God. Can you give me some traction? Okay, we... Huh. Overgrown road? Yeah, nobody ever drives this way, apparently. We're just gonna go this way, because those big rocks suck, and I don't want to play with them. What do we got over here? That's a yellow box. Oh, dude, you're telling me fucking Empyrean could take a few notes from that one. Show task. That's bad luck. Oh. This is where that car is. Actually, hang on. I gotta tow this stupid thing too. Oh, I just gotta tow it over there. Ah, I think about it. I'll come back for it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, that was bad. Okay. That's junky ice. Not go that way. Trust me, I know about the Empyrean mini bike. I was using that last night. That's how I started my death loop. Because I'm like, oh, we'll just go to the quarantine planet. We'll use this motorbike. It'll be fine. Yep. 1, can't see for crap in the dark. 2, it can't climb a hill to save its life. And when you let off on the throttle, it just keeps going for a little bit. I'm like, man, this bike sucks. And then I got killed. And then I finally got the bike back again and got my bag, got out of there. It pissed me off. I'm like, man. You guys can make cool little ships, but you can't make a bike that's worth a crap. I mean, I took it originally to the quarantine planet because 1, it doesn't require fuel, it has infinite fuel. And 2, I can put it back in my inventory. But I really regret doing that. What in the blue blazing freaking hell? Jacking up my truck now. Don't flip. Alright, I just gotta get up here. Spot this task. Nothing is more permanent than something temporary, right? I have been patching up this rusty pole. What we really need is a new one. Next time, maybe. Please get us some beams and we shall fix it again. Oh my god. Guys, and your junk. Every map. We should have fixed this. We should have done this right the first time. Ow! What in the bloody hell? Pull me through. Pull me through. Come on. You can do it. Yes. Uh-oh. Are we really at stuck? Aha! We're unstuck. I'm gonna fix this damage soon. I'm not liking you trees. You're mean. Oh, come. Whip that front end around. Yeah. Oh, we're playing Spider Pig. Spider Truck. Hang on, let's go ahead and let's fix truck. Go ahead and refuel our truck. Yeah, we'll steal this for gas, I don't care. It just says delivery. Didn't say I had to deliver it with the gas in it. Oh, yeah. I need to go left again. Say that this truck has its moments where it's kick-ass good, and it has its moments where it's something Elliot designed. Yes, we said Elliot. I will not give them the satisfaction of calling them Elion. They are Elliot. Oh, you're gonna get stuck, aren't you? Oh no, he went over. Perfect. Perfectos. Oh, well. Come on. He really went over. Man, I hope he didn't care if I'm beating that out of his poor car. It's upside down. Nobody saw us sing. Buddy, those scratches were on that car when I found it like that. Oh, see, look, it flipped itself over. It righted itself. We're all good. It's all good. We'll make our money. What the fuel? Oh, what the heck? Oh, I do have to go up that way. That's ice down there. Yes. horrible job of turning and going this way. Oh, we do not do the best of mapping in this game, apparently. Or navigating, for that matter. Up we go. Up and there's. Perfectos. Okay, and they tell me not to believe in superstitions every single time. Number 13 is out of order. Looks like the isolators are broken again. Go get some spares and I will later climb and see what can be done. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Sucks to be whoever's got to climb that sucker. Alright. Back to running over little trees. Let's go deliver this guy and make some moolah. I'm just hoping know-it-all can give me a little bit of an idea on maybe a time frame, so I know how much time I got left. I mean, I can't believe I got to level 7 expedition last night. Well, almost level 7. As soon as I can find the stupid thing on this quarantine planet. And we'd found it by now, but some idiot decided, let's run through this POI station and take it over. I will probably end up leaving the claim core in there because, who knows, maybe I want to live on that planet. Yeah, there's no SVs allowed there at all. It's just nothing but hover bikes. Alright, let's go deliver this goofy little car. Come on. Deliver. Boom. 2550. You saved me. I found a mechanic too. Thanks for your help. Cool. Which way do I need to go to find this next one? Dispatch station mechanic. Huh? Deliver. Okay. Peek. Oof. Oh, that's all I gotta do. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go through here and see if we can reach this next guard tower. I feel warmer sitting in here. Man, my battery and my engine temperature dang near maxing out. Hope those gauges don't work and they're not accurate. Dude, they are, man. Woo, we're gonna have some major problems down the road. Don't fall through. Yay, we didn't fall through the ice. Man, I can't believe you Yeah, that crazy deadline yesterday, man. I'm glad you got that done. Oh, what the hell? Bro, it looks like an animal creature. Looks like something been peeing all up in there. I know there's supposed to be like polar bears or something on this map. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to run into them and interact or run them over or, you know, be a meanie. But that was bear tracks. And a lot of bear pee. I need to go wash my truck. You were not impressed by your deadline, or the fact that you got it done that quickly, or in that amount of time? Oh, come on. Just scale the damn rock. Up. Go up that way. Thank you. Go. Oh man, I thought for a second I got tricked. I'm like, man, if this ain't a watchtower, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, that's bogus, man. I can't believe they knew since December. They just now told you. I was like, what the hell? I saw that. I'm like, oh my god. And the fact that you're like, oh yeah, I got it done by 13:30. I'm like, dude, that is a lot. That is, man. Props to you, man. That was a lot to get done, at least in my terms. Of holy shit, you were busting your balls getting that done. Alright, that should be all 3 watchtowers. Yeah, so we got the antique down here. Shoot. Get all these to grab over here. Then we gotta just head north. Find stuff. Fuel station's over that way. So is it just the fact someone dropped the ball and letting you know, or was it just they just didn't get the memo out until now? I know. Ooh. We made it. Yar. Oh, those are railroad trackies. Oh no. Kind of goes that way. That's a major oversight to know from December and wait that long. Yeah, it sounds about right. Most of my my last job, where I was a manager for 13 years running an automotive shop, we were a corporate company, man, and there were times that new policy changes and new pricing changes wouldn't get to me, and like 9 months later they update my system, and it was just drastic. I mean, it was horrible. It was nothing like, you know, it goes in my system. I don't have any of the flyers. I don't have anything else. I don't have the new menu boards. And I'm like, yo, what's up with this? They're like, oh, this is changes that were made 9 months ago. They were supposed to get to you. They were supposed to, you know, we got to get everything measured in your store for your signage and whatnot. And I'm like, well, it's good to know now my system's changed, but now I don't have anything for my customers. So now I'm discounting everything down because I don't have anything reflecting the correct price at the moment. I always hated that stuff. Oh, that's why I'm glad to be done with it. Last year I retired from the company. Well, I shouldn't say retired. I left the company to pursue other interests. Mostly I retired because I'm getting old enough and my doctor really wanted me to quit so I can try to get my health back in order, and I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere yet. Back at Soviet times, the helicopter crashed here. Ran out of fuel or just broke. Ended up landing in the woods, and they had some supplies on board that are probably not too interesting for you, but I could use them. Dude, you're telling me a helicopter crash that's not interesting to me? Bro, things loaded down with guns and ammo and bombs? I am down for it. Let's go jack it. Think I wouldn't take that, man. I'll go loot that sucker in a heartbeat. How much money I can make off them rifles? Whew. Let alone the helicopter itself, I'd salvage that. Am I on the right way here? Yas. There are plenty of houses here that have been empty since the war. You never know what you may find in these places. A flask, a helmet, or some personal belongings. If you see an interesting spot, let me know. 9,800 bucks. Fuck yeah. Dude. For just looking at a house? Bro, you want to pay me 9,800 bucks to find you a house? I'm down for it. Alright, let's see what we got over here. And I think we're going to try to go this antique truckie. I was going to quit at an hour. I think we're just going to push it for an hour and a half. I'm trying to scale back my times on these videos a little bit. I'm not make them so long. Task, Army Reserve. Here goes. There's a bunker up north. Not like one of the coastal ones. No, this one is newer. A friend of mine spotted an interesting looking box there. Who knows what may be in it? Will you go there and take a look? Well, you guys are all interested in stealing all this military stuff. Man. Can't believe the Russian military just leaves everything lying around for everybody to steal. Do a quick reverse, quick forward. Uh-oh, is there no way out over here? Oh, there is. It's right here. Which way do I need to go here? Go. Yeah. Is there up over there? Alright, well, I guess we'll find out. Go this way. We'll go do a little exploring. Yeah, so when we're done with this here in the next 25 minutes, I'll hop off, take a break for a little bit. We'll come back, do some more Empyrean, and see if we can get out of that POI and find that last little alien structure device thingy. Let me up on here. Kind of works. Alright, just the best we can. Uh-oh. No! No! Ooh. Alright, well, since you guys got a stupid train blocking my way, I'm gonna go up the mountain instead. Oh wait, there's an upgrade here? What the heck? You see there? I knew there was a reason why I came this way. Oh, what is it? Show truck list for the tows. I see. Okay. Alright, well, we found one upgrade. Genius. Ooh, that was a hill. Monk, something. And so for your guys' fight with Modor, it's really good to spread out on the mountains, or on the. Hopefully, you get a good mountaintop like we did to fight him, and we had a couple good high spots. So like when he spawned rock elementals, it couldn't really get up to us. The best things we were using was ice arrows and needle arrows. And we had upgraded to the Draugr Fang bows because they do more damage than the fine bows, much more damage. Holy crap! Where in the hell is this? Ah, Jesus! There's a road over there. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to get down here. I don't think we can squeeze that. Oh no, maybe we cannot. Allow me to, like... Well, I think I can creep around over that way. Alright, so if we can do this in a flip. Looks semi-steepish over there. Like a bunch of trees we're not gonna navigate through. Alright, hang on. Let's shut this off for a minute. I gotta look and see how we're gonna do this. There's no budge. Get to there is. Go that way. Alright, we just push through here and try to get the best we can through there. Alright, well, this is gonna suck. Circle up here, go around. Almost. Alright, let's just keep going. Keep going. We're gonna get this, guys. We're gonna get this. Come on, man. Not sure, but we may run out of gas trying this. We just gotta hook this. Gotta start hooking left. We got this. We don't got this. Oh. Come on, baby. Don't flip. Don't flip. Don't go that way. Oh, yeah. Is there really a task here too? What the heck? Oh, that just tells me about the starting of the task. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, go figure. It's out of gas. Alright. And our workload. So what are we gonna do? Oh, man, I gotta drive this thing all the way over there. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's just rip through here just a little bit. We can make it. It's gonna be close. We're gonna run out of gas. I can already see that. We are gonna have to call in a rescue truck. Uh-oh. Come on, give me traction. Stupid icy rocks suck. All in all, I'm not going to say the Tatran's a super, super bad truck, but I'm not going to say it's a super good truck either. His fuel consumption just kills it. Yeah, ain't got no gas is right. Yeah, when you guys fight Modor, I think that'd be your best tactic is, one, work on getting the Dragger Fang bows. Huge upgrade. And just ice arrows and needle arrows. I mean, that's what we used, and it was very helpful. And when it landed near you, do your best to avoid its fire attack. Avoid its, slash attack. And just melee the crap out of it. The Mistland sucks, by the way. We were so excited that, we beat Yagluth. We're like, we're going to go scope out the Mistlands. We got our little wisps. And, man, we were in there for not even 5 minutes and found our first Seeker. Man, that thing insta-popped me, insta-popped my brother. I tried blocking. I'm like, man. Got my high-level black metal shield. I can dodge this guy. I can do this. And, man, he just jumped in the air, came down, and did, like, this dual scythe strike on me. And he popped me. He's like, yeah, watch this. Boom. Uh-oh. It was already like that when I found that, guys. You saw it, right? We didn't do that. I'm just paid to tow it. I'm not paid to get it there in pristine condition. That's why there's a mechanic here who's going to restore it. Alright. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I didn't pay close enough attention to what you guys were using on there. I didn't know if you had them yet or not. I'm excited to see you guys fight Modor. And, oh, that's gonna go. Yes. So you guys are gonna go for the full wolf armor set. Yeah, it's weird. My brother had the wolf armor. I was running the Fenrir armor set. So I was in the full werewolf. So it gave me movement speed bonus, immune to cold, resist to fire. It wasn't perfect. I was still taking massive amounts of damage from fire, but... Alright, are we going to have enough to at least finish this mission? Oh god, not these stupid rocks again. I hate these rocks! Okay, it'll buff out, guys. It'll buff out. It's alright. Come on. It's right up here. We got this. We can at least turn this one in. Man, wait till you... I don't know if you got the silver sword or not, man. If you go in the swamp with the silver sword, that thing is OP. It insta-pops the Draugrs, the Wraiths. It makes grinding for iron stupid easy. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Did we do it? Oh, we made $3,000. There's no way I'm getting back to a gas station. Is this all the way over there? Alright, there's really nothing else I can do at this very moment over here. Alright, we'll spend the $2,000. Just because the gas station's right outside of here. And yes, I recovered, guys. We went for the ultimate recovery. Just because I've got enough money to afford it right now, and that's why I did it. Usually I avoid recovering in hard mode because it costs $2,000 for scouts, $5,000 for the big rigs, and, you know, kind of hurts the pocketbook real fast doing that. Ba, 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 ba. Okie dokies. Well, yes, we're just gonna start trying to travel down the road here and figure out where we want to go here. Check our speed. Nope, not to know it all yet. How do I want to go? Just want to say the heck with it and just this water there, it looks like. Blocked road. Well, let's see what we can do. Away he goes. Let's go on an adventure, guys and gals. Let's go on an adventure. One day I'm going to get back to playing My Last of Us. I was enjoying that series. That was a lot of fun. And what the heck? Went down the wrong road again. My sense of direction in this game sucks, apparently. The Michigan maps, I don't even have to look at the map because I know where I'm going 90% of the time because I've done those maps so many times. Antarctica, not too bad at. But I've never been on COVID before, so this is, you know... I'm trying to... Part of the reason why I'm exploring and getting upgrades of the trucks is... I haven't been on a lot of these DLC maps, and they've been out for... Some of them have been out a year, some of them just came out, you know, a few months ago. And I'd like to check them out, because I know the video series is going to take forever for me to get here and do the missions, and I'd like to at least see what they look like and experience them firsthand. do I want to try to go this way and cut through there? Ooh, I don't know what I want to do. I dropped my controller. Oof. Alright. We're going on an adventure. Last time I said that, I ended up stuck in a POI getting murdered by freakish abominations. It's ice. I believe that is fall through ice. Is it? I hear any creaking or popping, so that's good. Yeah, it's the only thing about Valheim and some of those games. The grain is the worst part. Worst-ish. It all depends on who you are. I don't mind the grind at times. I'd enjoy it more if we could teleport the metal through the portal. Which, I do agree with some people, is that it should be allowed in the game. I mean, we can't take the raw material, but we could take a weapon we made with it. It's a little confounding, in a sense. I get they did it to balance it, to make it harder for you to, you know, transport the metal. I know there's a mod for it. I'm the one who told you about it. It's just the fact of I'm trying to play it so legit, and I don't know. Starfire and I are actually talking on her series. We might download the mod just for it. Are you guys using the mod, or are you still going old school of transporting it back and forth? Well, we're not going that way. Because I'm thinking I still may just leave it the way it is, just play vanilla with her, and just haul it by boat loads back. Oh, you are using it. Oh, okay. We might use it. I haven't decided yet. I gotta get her on board with it. She's 50-50. She's like, I don't know, I've never played a game with mods. And I'm like, I've played thousands of games with mods. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's a little too... Is that a blimp? Or is that just a really weird rock? Alright, we're just gonna screenshot that sucker. Yeah, my brother and I are doing it the hard way. We are hauling boatloads and boatloads back and forth, and it just is so arduous and long. But I know why the devs did it, is they wanted people to actually use the boats besides just exploring, to actually use them to haul and transport like you're supposed to. But Because after you beat Modor, the special ability you get for it is the wind's always to your back when you're sailing, so it makes traversing the ocean with a boat a billion times faster. Okay, dude. Do you have a building up here? Need to be. Oh, what? You're not gonna let me drive into here, you fools. Oh, lots of gun. Oh, it's a anti-aircraft turret. Alright, well, I guess you guys really don't want me up here, huh? Yeah, there's a road in there from over there. Alright, let's see if we can ski-daddle across this ice and not falter and get stuck. Ugh. Creaking and popping. And she's ready to give away. Made it through. Oh yeah. Oh, can't turn on ice. Well, hello there, City Flyer. How's it going? Yeah, if you want to call it ice road trucking, it's kind of ice road trucking. More ice road sliding than anything. Alright, you're telling me there's a road here, but not seeing it. Evil rock. Sweet. Breakable ice is always fun. Alright. Oh, so this is the road. Okay, I guess I can kind of make out a makeshift road pattern. Up we go, come on. You got this, you big old beast. So far it's not too bad. I'm just out scouting it, grabbing the upgrades and trucks right now. I'm trying out a different scout. Each time I'm going to a different region, I'm trying out one of the different scouts just to get a little bit of a understanding and fundamental playthrough with them, just try something different. Otherwise, I just use the same ones over and over again, and I see a lot of people who love the Tatran and say it's the greatest scout in the game, and honestly, in my opinion, it's okay. It's got its pros and cons. Terrain-wise, it goes through mud and snow very well. Turning-wise, ain't worth a crap. Fuel-wise, ain't worth jack. And it can't tow anything, so that, you know, instinctively just puts me on the radar of I want to go that way. Dang it, why am I going this way? Oh well, we're exploring, whatever. I mean, it's not bad. The only thing that turns me off to it more than anything is there's no engine options for upgrades or anything like that. So the only engine in there is what you got. The only tires on here is what you got. The only suspension option is what you got. So it's not like you can go in there and be like, hey, you know, I want to change out and put snow chains on here. You can't. You're just stuck with the tires that it came with. And, well, would you look at that? It looks like the bridge might be out. What the hell? We'll give it a shot. Aha! Bridge would be out for a normal truck, but not for this one. Fudged. Around this way. Yeah, so right now we're just kind of putzing around on our hardcore mode. We've got almost all of Michigan done. Well, half of Michigan done. We've got Black River, we've got Smithville done. Working on the Drowned Islands and Drummond Lake. Done all the exploring of Alaska, all the regular Russian maps. Now we're just I decided let's go out and do some more exploration and... Come on. Icy rocks suck. You're right. Well, I don't need no stinking road. It would have been cooler if I could have flown with this car. But we're going. We don't need roads. I looked at it and said, we're in a military armored personnel carrier. We can go through it. We got this. Oh, look. Another bridge that's out that it needs to be built. What the heck? Russia, your maps are like America. A bridge out every 5 feet. Oh, that one's at least halfway built. Let's see. Bridges are not as critical in winter, but as ice melts, all the northern shore will be cut off from the harbor. This has to be fixed. No kidding, Dick Tracy. Thank you. Hey, alright. I guess we'll turn around and go north now. Yeah, turds. You're ruining my exploration. Okay, so anyone wonders, usually, I'm on controller, so usually to shift we have to go this way, but I found in the control schemes you could actually hotkey the gears on the buttons, and it just instantly switches it, so if you think a little weird, I'm like flying through gears, you just go in your settings, and you can go right over to controls, you scroll down to the key bindings. Alright, hang on. Controller sucks for that. Oop. Way too fast. You can go under gear, and you can actually change hotkey them. And I just hotkeyed it, so while I'm using my controller, I just tap the key, and then, you know, boom, perfect. So that'd be that is how I'm rapidly going through gears so fast. I know that bridge didn't have a slope, so we're not going to try that again. Nope, wrong button. Wow, that was funny. What the hell was that? God damn. I don't think the ice liked me. That looked like it hurt. Again, the power, the might of the APC. It was flying alright. It was sketchy for a second, and that is why we don't go that fast over the ice. Good thing I still got repair parts. Thank you. Oh man, this poor truck. Yes, learn from my example. Don't go zipping through some of these areas. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Ooh, it's a hippie van. It's a microbus. Doesn't look like a drowned car to me. I rode to the ranger's cabin the other day, but I overestimated myself. I did make it, but damaged my suspension. I got stuck. I hardly made it out on foot, but I have no idea what to do with my car. You're my only hope. $7,300. Really? I gotta tow this thing too. Oh really? It's just up the road. Well, since we're already heading this way, I might as well grab it. Make an easy little... Okay. Let's turn around and go for the road and not the dead end. You turn on? No. You got no gas. How come all you guys are always out of gas? You say you broke your suspension, you broke your tire. Just tell the honest truth. You ran her out of fuel, guys. Oh, I gotta fix you too? Oh, man, that's no buenos. I don't like that. Do I have enough parts? I only got 2 repair parts left. Ugh. Alright, bud, I tried. Yeah, well, we'll get you back to where you need to go at least. Oh, crap. We still didn't go the right way. Well, scooch out the way. Scooch out the way. Follow me, little guy. Let's kick her up a notch. Yeah, I don't trust you, Ice, anymore. No, you guys are evil. Evil and mean. Oh, the main road bridges out. That's right. Fine. We'll try that way now. I don't have a high enough nose to go up it. Come on, little guy. Good little dead weight. I like the snow. I like how this goes through the snow. Works great just zipping through. Even at full speed, it just trucks through. The snow doesn't really bog it much. Ice, rocks, and turns are my biggest nemesis right now. Along with that glorious gas gauge. Oh, it looks like missile silos and everything on there. Ooh. Schwanky. Just keep trucking along. The Empyrean player inside of me says, I want to take over that installation. 7 Days to Die screams, salute! There's good loot in the military structure. And then there's the good old Stone Runner that's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oops. Not my problem. Ugh. Poor van. should probably stop banging it up since I gotta fix it. Take a little shortcut through your backyard. Cut you off right there. Where are we, anyways? Oh man, we have barely touched this map. Wait, this is the bottom. Gotta go. Oh, never mind. We're almost at the top. Ish area somewhere. Yeah, that's all we got for go-go juice. Let's hope we can find some more along our ways. Thank you for letting me use your yard to drive through. Flying fence. No, I cannot. It's the one downfall that drives me nuts playing this game and then American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim. You drive the vehicles, but you can never get out. Which, man, I wouldn't mind exploring on foot. And I really think they have potential of a great future if they made a crossbreed game of not only like SnowRunner or MudRunner or SandRunner, whatever you want to call them. They got like 3 genres of games, but actually incorporating also a hunting aspect to the game, to where you could be driving through the woods or something, get out and hunt some animals, and you could almost turn it into a survival game that way. You know, food, you gotta hunt your food. You know, shoot birds, shoot deer, elk, moose, bear, rabbit, squirrel, whatever. I think it'd be cool to be able to get out of here. You know, get attacked by wolves or coyotes or something, you know. Add to more roleplay or immersion factors. I mean, in real life, these guys, run these roads, but it gets dangerous in real life, too. You gotta usually pack and carry against the wild animals of the world. Mother Nature doesn't care about mankind. Will hunt you down easily. I want to steal your building. Please give it to me. I think it would be a very awesome game. I mean, I think it'd be a very, very nice crossbreed into something to where you've got the... Because I've seen a similar sort of game that's supposed to be coming out in the next year or so, to where it's got that aspect where you've got your vehicle you could upgrade and do, but it's also got, you know, you've got to sleep, you've got to build have equipment with you to build a campfire, to get your food. You can either buy food in town or whatnot, or you can go hunting. I mean, SnowRunner and other games similar to this are going to start seeing a fall off in their genre, because there's other companies out here who are making what I call more the ultimate survival off-road game, where it's not just about driving, it's about more than just driving. It's about the wilderness, the outdoors. The other aspect the other game has is not only do you drive your load there, but there's certain jobs to where you're going to have to drive off-road through mountain passes like this, dirt, mud roads. But your vehicle can't go all the way there, so you have to load up certain things in your backpack and carry it up a mountainside and rock climb and get there. And I'm like, that is something I'm down for. Instead of just driving a truck there and just, click a button and it's unloaded, you have to deliver some things by foot. And that, to me, screams the most fun I'm going to have. And I know that there's still going to be a huge following of people are going to love SnowRunner just because it's basic simplicity, which everybody's entitled to love their game how they want to, and we all have our reasons why we love specific games. Oh, power lines down. Jeez. Oh, I love this. But I know there's going to be others who are going to love a game like that. I love the simplicity of SnowRunner. I'm still going to play it. I've got a series going on it, so I want to finish it one day. But at the same time, I want that extra challenge, that extra fun, the extra things I could do. It's like Star Citizen. There's one mode I'd love for them to bring in for like a Halloween event one year. It is kind of like the Siege of Orison, but we do it a little bit different. One of the alien races, or the Xeno threat group, bioengineering a viral agent that reanimates the dead, and you get like a zombie horde mode thing going. I think that would be kind of cool. And yeah, I know zombies are kind of overdone, and so many games have it. Not every game needs zombies, but I mean, it's Star Citizen. Come on. Just imagine them storming the cities. Oh, there's some deep snow. I like this snow. Oh, with all your might. Let's see, I think that'd be cool, have a feature like that of trying to help the... No, I'm kind of working my way towards the fort. It's on my way. It's up. It's supposed to be somewhere up in this area, if I remember right. So we are in the process of getting there. I actually dig this map. This map isn't too bad. So many people that I've watched and seen streams on hated this map. And I know one of the guys that I love watching for this American Truck Sim, Farm Simulator, and Flight Sim, Arthur Chapman, man, him and his buddy Micah, man, they hated Lake COVID. They're like, oh, this is a horrible map. Actually, we are in hard mode right now playing. I'm just now doing my exploration right now. I've got most of Michigan 74% completed for all their missions and tasks. All the tasks are pretty much done. I'm just working on all the contracts. But I decided I wanted to go out and start exploring a little bit. Let's find some more vehicles. Let's get some more of the upgrades and just go out and have a little bit of fun. I wanted to check out these DLC maps and go that route because it makes it more fun. And it's giving me the opportunity of trying out all these different vehicles and doing my thing here. Hey, come on. You stupid camera. Something. Like a yellow box over in that water. Alright, whatever. Oh. Yeah, whatever. I think we're gonna go explore. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Let's reverse it. Let's reverse it. And then we drop down. Oh, there it is right there. Jesus. We had to back up. My God. Ah, there should be. The beautiful, illustrious. Ow! Asshole. Oh no. Thank God for indestructible trees. Come on. Let's try not to break my trees. Tell me I gotta fix this thing. There's this foreign tourist. He really wants to see some live history. Ended up almost going under the ice. Will you help pull him out? I will make it worth your time. Are you kidding me? I have to drag that sucker all the way over there? What in the... Certainly, boss. Get right on it. Gonna be the easiest way to go here. Catch a road over there. Oh. I can't. Oh, I guess. Alright, well. Come on, you behemoth. Do you have gas? Oh my God, you actually have fuel in you. Oh, let's turn you off so we don't damage your engine. That's all I need is toast that sucker. What's the easiest way to go here? Let's go right. Come on, give me a push. Give me a push. Come on, Mr. Ford. Sneak your little old butt over here. You can do it. Uh-oh. Now you get to me. Yeah, you're an asshole, truck. You straight up a-hole. I don't want markers. No markers. Well, somehow we missed the road. Does not surprise me. I'm really feeling we're gonna have to call in the Rizvani to bring in some gas. I'm gonna need some extra go-go juice. I know that one carries enough fuel to tank me up a little bit. Come on, you can do it. Hold up. Give me a push. Alright, that's all I needed. Thank you. Don't get wrecked. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's look at this for a second. I already knew Wartails. Thank you. A notification. Wartails is on Steam. Oh, I'm already aware of that. This is gonna lead me somewhere down here and over to here. Alright, we'll just keep going this way. I got no clue where this is leading us, but we're gonna crank it as far as we can go. And eventually we're gonna have to pop back to the garage. I'm gonna have to bring another truck with some fuel in it. Ooh, we are gonna get this is my first time having the Ford in the game. I've been playing it for a year. I should say that I had it on easy mode when I was playing with, or career mode, campaign mode, however you, I just call it easy mode. That I was playing with Starfire last year, because it gives you all the DLC trucks and everything. Like I popped through the maps and got everything, and didn't play on the maps. I just popped in there to get the trucks, and then I just bought it when I had the money. I was like, hey, it's cheap-ish. I keep planning. I wouldn't mind seeing them get an actual licensed Dodge in here. I like the Chevy. I wouldn't mind an actual bigger Chevy, a regular Silverado. Although it matches up with my 2000 Silverado I currently have. Trying to figure out what route to take so I don't end up getting stuck. We'll just hug the shoreline the best we can. Ooh, we're getting close enough to get a marker. It's pushing time. Push me forward, push me! Oh, you're stuck on a rock. Come on. I wonder why I got stuck. The game hates us. Alright. Man, we got you moving again, bud. Let's try to keep you kind of moving with a little momentum here. Where's this road lead? Go freaking rock slide. That's where it leads. I'm just gonna hook around the outside here. Hopefully you can keep up, buddy. Come on. See that road leads, but that's all. I'm not even trying to go. That's an impassable road. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think if we play our cards right, ain't going that way. That's for dang sure. Mistake leaving the engine running while we're looking at the map, but that turns off the winch, so yes. Okay, yeah, we can get our truck through here. Alright, we're just gonna chance it. We're gonna go as far as we can before we run out of gas. Fuel. These are mostly diesel trucks. They don't run on gas. Oh, come on, baby. Don't do this to me. Not now. Not now. Not now. Keep going. Just closer to shore. Oh, why are you? What the? come on. There we go. Nope, wrong way. Oh no. Falling back in the deep stuff again. Yeah, we're about to start running out of power. Crap. Come on, baby. I believe we reached the end of our journey. All right. We were so close, too. The camp's right there. So close. All right. Let's go to truck storage. Rezvani, are you ready for a rescue? Actually, you know what? What the hell? I can live with that. 3,500 bucks. We're gonna drop some money on this thing. That's all right. That's all right. We change out the rims. I want Caterpillar rims. I already got that. Oh, how come I don't have it on this side? Oh, I do have it on this side. Alright, so we got our basic little stickers. Let's go to leave. Figure if I'm gonna go through horrible terrain, let's take the big guy. I'm gonna bring the Rezvani, but this will work. We're about to see a huge chunk of our wallet disappear here in about 30 seconds. Slid 720 just to fill that $6,700. Oh! Alright, good thing the company's got money. A little while ago we were at 60,000. We're back down to 40. Alright, we're gonna have to start making up for these losses. Alright, yep. I am worried we're gonna fall through the ice a lot with this big guy. Let's turn our lights on. Well, this good thing is now we got a tanker, so any other vehicles we need to fuel up, we can easily go out and give them some push 'em juice. I like riding in the cab. This one's nice in the cab. Yeah, good view. Ooh, on some ears. Oh, this works. I'm gonna start using this as my actual fuel trailer on other maps. Ooh. Okay, let's try not to flip. Let's just push through the ice. Actually, what's the easiest way to get there? We're right up here. Just right somewhere. I couldn't cut through those because it's... I'm not even going to try that. Let's go up and around. Alright, we're just gonna roll with this. Low plus. No more switching gears. What did we... Being held up by little rocks? What the heck? Let's just skirt this area. Got beacons. How come I can't turn on the beacons? Ah, there we go. There we go. That feels better. I can't see my beacon. Oh. Alright, didn't want to mess up our diff lock. Just gonna meander through the woods and make our way up to our trucks. Up here, hang a right, and hang another right, and another right, and another right. We're gonna turn it into NASCAR. We're just gonna drive around in a circle. A big old giant circle. I do need to get across here though. Oof. Alright, looks pretty narrow right here. And we're gonna go right through this ice. Oh yeah. That would be why we chose this big old beast. The big beastie. Yeah, it should be smooth sailing from here on out up. Except for the occasional, you know, ice chunks and whatnot. Hey. There ain't nothing wrong with sailing. I mean, we could always put a pole on top with a sail and, you know, guide us along. I say that in Imperion too. Smooth sailing. And then, you know, usually stuff hits the fan pretty quickly after that. I see our rigs. Alright, that wasn't so bad getting back over here. I was expecting it to be 10 times worse. And we're just gonna park ourselves right here. Shut everything off. Let's get a refuel. It only carries 423. What the hell? I spent $6 grand for only 400 fuel. Ugh. Talk about a rip. Oh, whoops. I didn't refuel. Oh, I can't refuel the roof rack. Awesome. Can I? Whatever. Just take it out of there. We're gonna finish the last of our journey. Alright. Once we deliver this truck, well, when we get there and unlock this truck, I'm gonna call it quits for the stream there, just because the child is waking up. And I'm surprised I managed to make it this long without him, like, fully waking up and spazzing. But, hi, boo-boos. Are you watching me? Are you watching Daddy play? I think he's just been exhausted. His appointment yesterday, that flu shot and the blood draw, man. I knew it was eventually going to catch up to him. I see it. I see it. Oh, do you guys see that in the distance? That is what we are talking about. Oh, we were so close yet so far on that fuel. Man. Oh. Hey, we've also got a task over here. Well, good job. We got 4,100 bucks and a free truck. Let's go ahead and let's hit these two up real fast. See what they are. New objective. think you can help. It's been 50 years or so since I left this area. There was a village. I know it's empty, but I'd like to know whether any of the houses are still standing, or did we leave no trace? Okay. So with you people, I'm looking for houses here. You can drive down the road and find it your dang self. There are plenty of houses that have been empty since the war. You never know what you may find. How far away is it? Oh, it's right over there. Hmm. Gosh. Look like you've been beat up. And you don't even have all-wheel drive. This. We'll spend the $2,000. Let's go to repair. 1,500 bucks. Ooh. You know what? I think we're gonna roll with this just because it looks sharp. And Starfire. Oh wait, never mind. Here it is. Yeah, we're gonna rock this. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, actually, we're gonna do this the easy way. Let's go down here. Just because I want to see what Starfire thinks. Go with that one. Okay, or that one. See what she says. All right. Well, let's see what she says. I don't know, man. I don't know if I like that one more. I think this one looks sharp too. I think we'll just leave that one for right now. Let's go to our lucky pass. All right, and this is our typical wing trophy. We are our freedom trucking. No. Eat, sleep, offer. Get it a little bit dirty. Mud bandit. You know what? Alright, just because the green matches the paint, we're gonna roll with it. And we're not buying any of that crap. If it costs money, we're not buying it. Oh yeah, no. All-wheel drive. Please tell me we've got to find it. Oh, we don't have all-wheel drive yet. Oh, crap. Pick up bad. That one gives me the good stuff. Lots of extra parts. Yeah, this one I could use as a flatbed. Okay. Oh, I can add that too. Alright. Well, what do we got for tire options? Ugh, go broke here. I don't think I really need to go anything race, do I? Oh, to get the 45s I do. Alright, well, when we find it. Well, let's see how this thing does so far. Sounds like it's misfiring. A little on the clunky side, but all in all, doesn't seem too bad. Alright. Well, that. Really, that's it. Alright, so we have managed to unlock at least a truck. I believe next time we are going to try something along the lines of, I know there's another car up here, and I know there's still, shoot, how many upgrades? Got 1 out of 10. Oh, so we still got a ways to go because there's supposed to be 5 upgrades on each one of these maps. So next time we're going to see if we can find this other vehicle, which should be somewhere. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like we got ourselves a trucky. Alright, now we know where we're going. We're going to come back and we're going to cut across here. And go from there. See if we can find some more stuff and things. So next time, that is going to be our goal on our next episode, which I want to say would be in the next few days, but it's probably going to honestly be maybe next week. We'll see. Because I'm about to have a lot more free time for playing. For the next couple of weeks, I'm only down to work 2 days a week. Starfire's got to work more days, so I'm going to be off from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the next 2 weeks. I get a whole 5 days of playing, so we'll see how it looks next week. Because most likely, say I go back to work tomorrow. I work tomorrow and Friday. So usually Saturdays and Sundays I do Valheim with my brother. So unless he's got something else going on, then I'll be playing other games. But just keep an eye on it whenever I go live. See what it is. Right now it's a mystery surprise. I want to make a schedule, but it all depends. I hate doing the schedule because every time I do the schedule, sometimes I'm not in the mood to play that game and I want to play something else. So that's why we end up with, it used to be Mondays I was always doing Empyrean, and here we are. I did Empyrean yesterday. It was Tuesday. I'm trying to get Empyrean a couple times a week because I want to get that done before our huge update comes for, excuse me, for Star Salvage. So hopefully I can find out sometime in the future what's going on. Boy, you stink. Yeah, but all right. Well, it was great having you guys out. Thanks for everyone who stuck around and endured the slow, arduous process of me driving around and trying to finish this map, which is mostly done. We still got more to go, but I appreciate everyone, and y'all have a good one, and take it easy, and we'll catch you on the next game.